Have you ever felt like your living space is a bit heavy, cluttered, or that there's just something off that drains your energy, makes you more irritable, or causes life to feel a bit off track? If you've ever experienced this, organizing your space with a bit of feng shui might be the solution you're looking for. We all know that cleaning up isn't just about tidying. When we clean, we're also clearing away old energy, making way for fresh air to flow, and refreshing our surroundings. For many, organizing according to feng shui principles is also a way to bring harmony and balance into their lives. Many people believe that each item in our home carries a certain energy. From photos and artwork to small household items, every object contributes to the overall energy of our space. If items pile up over time, become broken, or aren't used anymore, they can create stagnant energy that affects how we feel and reduces the positive energy in our home. Today, let's dive into 5 simple feng shui organizing tips that anyone can try. These tips will help make your living space not only tidier, but also full of positive energy, bringing a sense of peace and happiness. Imagine waking up every morning to a clean, airy home where everything is neatly in its place. Don't be surprised that with just a few simple steps, you can bring peace and harmony into your life by organizing your space with feng shui. If you'd like to learn more about Buddhist values and how to apply these principles to everyday life, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so we can explore Buddhist teachings together. Also, feel free to leave a comment saying, "I welcome peace and fresh energy," to help spread a sense of lightness and harmony into your space. This affirmation isn't just a phrase, it's a start to shifting your mindset and a reminder to keep both your living space and your spirit clear and energized. The first feng shui tip we'd like to share with you is reducing paper clutter in your daily routine. Have you ever been in a situation where you needed an important document and ended up tearing through every drawer and cabinet just because you couldn't remember where you put it? Like many others, we often hold on to everything: receipts, bills, contracts, work papers, notebooks, and over time, it builds up into a mountain of paper, which we rarely ever look at again. Letting these unneeded documents pile up can unintentionally create clutter, not just on your desk, but in your mind as well. My friend Linda, a middle-aged woman who loves neatness, once called her pile of unused paperwork her invisible mental burden. She confided that every time she saw the stack of old, messy papers, she felt like she was sinking into a sea of memories and unfinished responsibilities, making it hard for her to feel at ease. In feng shui, our living and workspaces directly reflect our mental state. Items and documents that we no longer use are like leftovers of the past. And when we hold on to all of this, it not only blocks our energy, but also stifles our mind, preventing us from moving toward positive new experiences. A simple feng shui tip you can try right away is to set aside time each week to go through your papers, digitize the ones you need, and get rid of the rest. You'll find that not only does your space become more organized, but you also feel lighter. In feng shui, it's believed that each old piece of paper you hold onto leaves a mark of old energy. If it isn't cleared out, it will accumulate, slowing the flow of positive energy in your space, making you feel sluggish and holding you back from embracing better things. Linda's story is a clear example. One day, she decided it was time for a change. She started by decluttering her desk, gathering all the unnecessary papers into one large pile. First, she went through old bills that were already paid years ago, followed by completed work notes that no longer held meaning, and even old real estate papers and contracts she no longer needed. Bit by bit, the pile shrank, and with each round of organizing, she felt like she was lifting an invisible weight off her shoulders. Not only that, but during the process, she discovered many things she thought she'd lost long ago, like a handwritten letter from an old friend and a birthday card from her daughter when she was little. These memories didn't just bring back beautiful moments, but also helped her realize that holding on to papers without value had been adding a mental debt she hadn't even noticed. After clearing out everything unnecessary, Linda digitized her important documents. She scanned them and saved them in a clearly organized folder on her computer for easy access when needed. The result was a much tidier, brighter living space, and she herself felt lighter and more comfortable. She shared that ever since switching to this habit, every time she steps into her workspace, she feels like she's walking into a brand new space, one that's full of energy and calm. Do you feel the same way when your space is tidy, with no old papers lying around? Imagine a clean, bright room where everything is neatly organized. In that moment, new energy can flow freely, no longer hindered by things that have lost their value. It's a simple but highly effective way to welcome positive changes, making each day feel lighter, more enjoyable, and full of motivation. A tidy space also sharpens our minds, helping us focus on important goals and achieve greater efficiency in both work and life. We can always start our journey toward change with small, simple steps. Don't hesitate to try it today. Set aside a bit of your weekend to sit down and go through all the accumulated papers and documents. Sort out what's still necessary and let go of what no longer serves you. For important documents, digitizing them allows you to store them safely while freeing up physical space in your home. You'll experience not only a tidier physical space, but also a sense of inner calm. Clearing out your living space is like clearing your mind, removing what weighs you down and keeping only what truly matters. As you look around a more organized, open space, you may feel the pressure lifting, replaced by a growing sense of peace. This is one way to foster a more positive energy in yourself, ready to welcome new opportunities and challenges with a refreshed, open mind. Begin today, so each day you can feel the joy that these small changes bring, step by step, toward a more peaceful, organized life. You might be surprised to find that we can bring serenity and harmony into our lives by reducing paper clutter and digitizing essential documents. If you'd like to continue exploring the deeper value of Buddhist teachings in life and how to apply these principles daily, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so we can explore more Buddhist wisdom together. Another feng shui tip involves letting go of the past and holding on to happy memories. Have you ever kept objects that remind you of old relationships or sad memories? If you have, join us today as we share a story that may inspire you to make a change. Connie, a friend of mine, had a habit of holding on to gifts and letters from past relationships. Even though she'd been separated from her former partner for years, she still kept old letters and keepsakes. Connie once shared that while these items reminded her of happy memories, they also brought up a lot of sadness and regret. Every time she saw them, she felt a pang of sorrow, sometimes even guilt over things she couldn't change. One day, I shared a feng shui saying with her, "Sometimes, to open a new chapter in life, we need the courage to close old ones." In feng shui, holding on to items tied to negative memories can keep the energy in a space stagnant and prevent positive things from flowing into our lives. These items act like invisible anchors that pull our minds back to the past, stopping us from moving forward. Keeping things that bring up sadness allows negative emotions to accumulate in our living spaces, which can unknowingly hold us back from finding new joys, new love, or even new opportunities. Don't you think so? Connie decided to clear her space. She gathered all the items connected to her past relationship, letters, photos, and keepsakes. After much thought, she let them go. It wasn't easy. For Connie, it felt like a release, but also an emotional journey. She told me that with each item she let go of, a heavy part of her mind was also lifted. Once she was finished, Connie shared that her space felt larger, brighter. Whenever she entered the room, she no longer felt pulled back into the past, but rather felt calm and full of hope. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting everything. Connie still keeps her fond memories in her heart. Those special moments stay alive within her. But those items, those invisible anchors, no longer exist to hold her back. This is a lesson feng shui teaches us. When we remove obstacles to positive energy, we open up space for new joys and opportunities. Sometimes, we might find ourselves, like Connie, lost in memories of the past, especially when we see objects tied to old stories or emotions, right? We might keep these things, thinking they preserve memories, but over time, they may have turned into invisible burdens, reminding us of what was, rather than helping us move forward. Spending time clearing away things that no longer fit in our lives is a way to free both our space and our spirit. It's a small act, but meaningful, because in letting go, we create new space and give ourselves permission to turn a new page in life. Beautiful memories will always live on in our hearts, where they don't need a physical reminder to exist. Letting go isn't forgetting. It's a way to honor the past gently, keeping those memories close without feeling bound. If you find similar objects in your space, try to be bold and let them go. It doesn't mean the memories disappear. On the contrary, you may feel a newfound freedom and readiness to welcome positive changes. Each time you look at your decluttered open space, you'll feel a lightness, a fresh source of energy. At first, you may find it challenging to let go of items you've held onto for a long time, but believe that each item you release will lift an invisible weight from your mind. Letting go is not just about clearing physical space. It's a way to grant yourself inner freedom and a sense of lightness. When our living space is simplified and full of positive energy, it's as if we're creating a fresh, clean foundation to welcome the good things that are waiting for us. New relationships, new joys, and positive emotions can flow more easily into your life. By decluttering and reorganizing your space, you're not just refreshing your home, you're also preparing for the journey of discovering a lighter, more confident, and energized version of yourself. Now that you know this simple yet powerful feng shui tip, go ahead and try it. And if you'd like, leave a comment saying, "I welcome peace and fresh energy," to spread a sense of lightness and harmony in your space. This affirmation isn't just a saying, it's the start of a mindset shift, a reminder to keep both your living space and soul clear and full of energy. Next, let's explore another feng shui tip that could change your life. Stop holding on to broken items around the house. Have you ever noticed a broken chair, a clock that doesn't run, or a burned out light bulb that you just haven't thrown away? Listen to this story to understand why we should let go of such things with confidence. Today's story is about my friend John, a middle-aged man who tends to keep everything around the house, from an old record player to small decorative items. In John's home, there's a cabinet filled with broken items that he doesn't throw away because he always thinks, "What if I need it someday?" Or, "Maybe I'll fix it one day." But after years, they're still there, gathering dust, untouched. John's living space, though spacious, somehow always feels heavy and lifeless. Sometimes he feels that way himself, sluggish, tired, but unsure why. In feng shui, every object in our space carries its own energy. When we keep broken things around, their energy becomes stagnant and stops flowing. Items like a clock that doesn't tick, a broken chair, or a burned out bulb act as blockers for the natural flow of positive energy. Whenever the energy flow in our space is blocked or sluggish, it loses its freshness, becoming heavy and even gloomy. Dark corners and unused items not only make the space feel cramped, but also unintentionally create a tense, stifling atmosphere. Whether you notice it or not, this directly impacts our mood and mindset. Living in a space like this can make you feel constantly tired and sluggish, stealing away your motivation and joy in life. On the other hand, when the energy flows freely and every corner of the house is cared for and open, you'll feel the refreshing air and lightness spreading throughout, lifting your spirits and opening your heart. One day, John decided to clear out his cabinet, throwing away broken items he'd held onto for years. With each item he let go of, it was as if he lifted a weight off his mind. The clock he'd held onto for a decade with the hope of repairing it was finally gone, replaced by a wave of comfort. Not just the clock, he also got rid of broken, unusable items. Since clearing out his space, John noticed that without broken objects surrounding him, his home felt brighter and more open. Each time he entered, it felt like he was welcomed by a refreshing wave of energy, so different from the previous sense of stagnation. Have you ever felt that way when you cleared broken items from your home? In reality, letting go of things we don't use doesn't just make our space tidy, it releases negative energy, making room for freshness and prosperity. In feng shui, removing broken or non-functional items is a powerful way to cleanse your space, releasing old energy and making way for positive energy to flow freely. When you're no longer surrounded by unnecessary items, your living space becomes open and bright, as if each corner is illuminated by a new source of life energy. You'll feel a deep sense of relief when you let go of things that no longer serve you, allowing new energy to fill each nook and cranny of your home, bringing calm and peace. Embrace change, starting with small things around your home. Don't hesitate to let go of old, unused items because they don't just take up physical space, they bring stagnation into your mind. Each time you get rid of something that's lost its meaning, you're not just clearing space, you're also lifting an invisible mental burden. This is a way of clearing the path for better things, new opportunities, and fresh joys to enter your life. By letting go of the old, you're sending a message to the universe that you're ready to welcome new beginnings, constantly moving forward and renewing yourself in every moment. Moving on, Feng Shui Tip 4 touches on a practical but often overlooked habit in our busy lives: clearing out the refrigerator, especially by removing expired items. Have you ever opened the fridge to find things you haven't touched in ages, maybe even expired months ago? The refrigerator is where we store our food, but in Feng Shui, it's more than just an appliance. It symbolizes abundance, health, and prosperity for the family. A fridge full of fresh, healthy food reflects a life of plenty and contentment. On the other hand, if the fridge is filled with expired or spoiled food, it can create a feeling of stagnation, misfortune, and even drain the positive energy in the home. Have you ever noticed how, once the fridge is cleaned, the kitchen feels brighter and fresher? The story of Helen, another friend of mine, is a thoughtful example. Helen leads a busy life and frequently travels for work, so she rarely has time to clean out her fridge. Once, she discovered a jar of jam that had expired months ago, along with other items in a similar state. Helen realized that when her fridge was full of spoiled items, she felt tired and sluggish, with a sense of low energy every time she stepped into the kitchen. During one conversation, I shared a simple feng shui principle with her. Keeping the fridge clean and fresh helps maintain health, luck, and abundance for the whole family. It may seem simple, but Helen decided to give it a try and dedicated a weekend to thoroughly clean out her fridge. She took out every item, checked expiration dates, threw away anything that wasn't usable, and wiped down every shelf and drawer. She shared that getting rid of expired food felt like lifting an invisible weight. Once finished, Helen found her kitchen felt more open and brighter, and every time she opened the fridge, she no longer saw outdated items dragging her down. Instead, she saw a neat fridge with only fresh and necessary food. This is an important feng shui principle. Expired food symbolizes frozen energy, something that's stagnant and unable to grow. Keeping things that no longer have value can unintentionally stop the flow of positive energy in our space. Removing expired or spoiled items doesn't just promote health, but also brings in fresh energy, encouraging prosperity and good fortune for the family. Imagine a clean fridge stocked with fresh, carefully organized food. When you open it, instead of being overwhelmed by outdated items, you feel refreshed and calm. Every time you open your fridge, you don't just see a tidy space, but also feel a sense of comfort and peace about the quality of the food you're consuming. A neat, clean fridge symbolizes abundance and completeness, radiating positive energy that brings health and luck to the family. It's a way to start each day positively and with vitality. You can start freshening up your fridge today with just a few simple steps. First, take everything out to check the expiration dates and condition of each item. Discard anything expired or no longer fresh, and consider recycling any old containers or packaging. Next, use a clean cloth to wipe down each shelf and drawer, especially those hidden spots where dust or odors can linger. Cleaning each compartment not only makes the fridge look fresher, but also ensures that new food will be stored in the best possible conditions. After cleaning, organize your food logically. You might categorize items, like putting vegetables in one drawer, dairy in another, and keeping dry goods separate. A well-organized fridge makes it easier to find and use food before it spoils, saving money and reducing waste. Remember, caring for your fridge isn't just about maintaining order, but about caring for your health and the health of your loved one. A clean fridge stocked with fresh food brings peace of mind, ensuring the meals you prepare are healthy and nutritious. Keeping a clean, organized fridge also helps preserve food better, reducing the risk of bacteria or mold growth, and ultimately protecting your health. Starting with small actions like cleaning out your fridge builds an organized, mindful lifestyle that respects every meal you prepare for your family. Each time you open a tidy fridge, you'll feel a lightness, as though you too are clearing away what isn't needed and making space for new positive experiences. This practice brings a feeling of relaxation and comfort and helps you develop habits for an organized life, positively impacting other areas of your life as well. Take a few moments this weekend to clean and organize your fridge and notice the difference these small changes make. The time you spend tidying up not only improves the quality of your meals, but also allows you to connect more deeply with yourself. A clean, organized fridge isn't just a sign of a healthy living space, but a source of inspiration that helps you maintain balance and abundance while bringing a bit of joy to your daily life. The fifth feng shui tip is about making cleaning a daily habit, so each day can start with a little positive energy and a lighthearted spirit. Have you ever thought that just by spending a few minutes cleaning each day, we can transform not only our living space, but also our mindset? Listen to this story, and perhaps you'll find new inspiration for yourself. Mary, an older friend of mine, once shared that she used to overlook daily tidying. For her, cleaning felt repetitive, even exhausting. She often let her house get cluttered during the week and only focused on cleaning up during the weekends. At one point, Mary found herself overwhelmed with stress and anxiety. She felt she had lost control and was missing a sense of peace. That's when she began to think about changing her approach to cleaning, turning it into a meaningful ritual in her life. Mary decided to start by setting aside a few minutes each morning to tidy up a little, even if it was just making the bed, wiping down the table, or neatly folding some clothes. At first, it felt unfamiliar, but gradually, this became a habit, a moment she dedicated to bringing freshness and tranquility to her living space. She shared that every time she looked at her clean, organized home, she felt a sense of control and calm that she hadn't experienced in a long time. According to feng shui, cleaning isn't just about refreshing the physical space. It's a way of encouraging positive energy flow. When our living space is clean and organized, the energy in the home flows harmoniously, helping us feel more clear-headed and balanced. Clutter and scattered belongings don't just create visual mess, they also create stagnant energy, making our minds more prone to stress and anxiety. When we take a little time each day to tidy up, the space becomes organized, and this spills over into our minds, bringing a sense of peace and control over our lives. Imagine waking up every morning in a neat, clean room where everything is in its place, organized, and easy to find. There's no feeling of chaos or pressure from clutter. Just 5 to 10 minutes of tidying up each day can make your living space more organized and bring peace to your soul, like wiping away a layer of fog from your mind. Each morning, you can start gently, peacefully, ready to take on the day's challenges with a sense of control and confidence. If you haven't made this a habit yet, try starting today. Don't take on too much at once. Just pick a small corner of your home, maybe the bedroom, living room, or even just your desk. Spend a few minutes arranging things neatly, throwing out items you no longer need, and wiping off the dust. You'll be surprised at the difference this small act can make. A tidy room doesn't just make your living space feel open and airy, it also positively affects your mood. You'll feel a new flow of energy circulating, a sense of calm weaving into every corner of your soul. Every time we clean and organize our space, we're not just removing physical excess, but also clearing away invisible pressures. When the room is clean, you feel more confident in your ability to manage your life. This habit of tidying up is a way of sending a message that you respect yourself, cherish your home, and value the moments of each day. The peace in your living space transfers to your mind, helping you maintain calm and optimism. So don't hesitate to spend a little time each day refreshing your living space. When you open yourself up to organizing, you're also opening up to yourself, allowing yourself to find joy in order and cleanliness. This is a gift you can give yourself, a gift of relaxation, control, and a peaceful mind. Make tidying up a little ritual each morning. You don't need to clean the entire house. Just take a few simple steps like wiping down the table, arranging a few items, or folding the bedding. This will not only make your living space more orderly, but also help you start the day with a positive mood and a sense of peace. Feng Shui has long been regarded as an ancient art that helps create a living space in harmony and balance with nature. Small Feng Shui tips applied to home organization can not only clean the space, but also bring significant spiritual and mental benefits. This isn't just ordinary cleaning, it's a way of purifying your mind, removing negative energy, and attracting positive energy, helping you live a more complete and happier life. When you clean your home using Feng Shui techniques, you'll feel the positive shift in your living space. Organizing and removing unnecessary items opens up space, creating better airflow and making the area feel more spacious and open. Each room arranged in harmony brings a sense of peace, making it easier to focus on tasks and reducing stress. Neatness and cleanliness are essential for a comfortable mind, helping you feel more energized. Feng Shui, originally an ancient Eastern art, has become a trend loved by people worldwide. Many apply Feng Shui tips to their lives, especially in home organization, not only to improve aesthetics, but to bring in positive energy. By creating a balanced, nature-friendly living space, Feng Shui brings inner peace and may even bring unexpected opportunities and good fortune. Try simple Feng Shui techniques, like arranging furniture in a balanced way, using natural light, or placing plants around your home. You'll see the change not only in how your home looks, but also in how you feel in your space. A balanced living space is one where everything is in its rightful place, not too cluttered, but not too sparse. This creates a continuous flow of energy, bringing freshness and comfort to your entire home. When your living space is full of positive energy, your mood will naturally be happier, more relaxed, and less prone to stress. Feng Shui also emphasizes the importance of keeping spaces clean and organized. A tidy home not only creates a sense of comfort, but also serves as a kind of purification for your mind. Unnecessary items and dusty corners should be regularly cleaned and cleared away. By removing things that are no longer useful, you're also clearing out negative energy, allowing positive energy to flow freely through your space. Additionally, practicing Feng Shui cleaning can help build patience and responsibility as you pay attention to even the smallest details in your home. A balanced, peaceful living space brings good fortune and opportunities into your life. A home with good Feng Shui attracts positive energy, supporting you in your work and relationships. For instance, organizing your workspace according to Feng Shui principles can create a favorable environment for career growth, open doors to new opportunities, and help maintain harmonious relationships with colleagues. Prosperity isn't just about material wealth, but is also reflected in how you interact with the world. Feng Shui helps you open your heart, connect better with others, and create an inspiring living environment that encourages creativity and motivation. In family relationships, Feng Shui can also play an important role. A balanced, cozy home strengthens bonds among family members. When rooms are harmoniously arranged, everyone feels more comfortable, spends more time together, and as a result, family relationships grow closer. Simple Feng Shui tips, like placing the dining table in a comfortable spot, displaying happy family photos, or using warm colors, can increase the sense of love and connection in the home. Applying Feng Shui to household cleaning can also improve mental and physical health. Creating a fresh, organized space helps reduce unnecessary stress and worry. When the area around you is clean and arranged harmoniously, you feel a greater sense of peace and calm. Elements like natural light and good airflow in the home also support health, strengthen immunity, and encourage deeper sleep. Even small details like adding green plants or using natural fragrances can create a pleasant, relaxing atmosphere that benefits both mental and physical health. Feng Shui can also be a way to personalize your living space, turning your home into a reflection of who you are and your values. Everyone has unique styles and preferences, and Feng Shui lets you create a space that's not only harmonious, but also uniquely yours. If you love the color green and feel that it brings peace, you can make it a main color in your space. Green not only represents nature, but also evokes growth, connecting deeply with peace and harmony in Buddhist teachings. In Buddhist teachings, nature helps us reconnect with our pure selves, teaching us to live simply, let go of desires, and find deep tranquility. A room accented with green from plants or flowers can serve as a sanctuary, like a meditative space that nurtures your spirit. Feng Shui isn't just about arranging physical space. It's also the invisible connection between your mind and your home. Your home is a resting place, a refuge after each day, and through Feng Shui, it becomes a place you truly want to return to. A home with harmonious Feng Shui is one where warmth radiates from every corner, where you feel positive energy that transforms it into a sanctuary, a space where you can relax, recharge, and rediscover yourself. In Buddhism, the home is a place to return to after life's challenges, where we let go of external stress. Entering a balanced, peaceful space brings calm to body and mind. A serene living space is not only a place to recharge, but also a place to reflect, to listen to yourself, and to focus on the good things to come. So, try applying these Feng Shui tips to feel the difference. A harmonious, balanced living space isn't just a place to live, but also a space to nourish the spirit, foster mindfulness, and encourage peace. A clean, organized, and balanced home brings joy and happiness while attracting positive energy and promising new opportunities. After exploring these 5 Feng Shui tips that can transform your life, you can comment, "I welcome peace and fresh energy," to invite a feeling of lightness and harmony into your space. This affirmation is more than just words. It's the beginning of a mindset shift, a reminder to keep your living space and spirit clear and full of energy. Don't be surprised to find that, with just a few simple steps, you can bring tranquility and harmony into your life by organizing your space according to Feng Shui. If you'd like to continue learning more about how Buddhist principles can be applied to everyday life, subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell so we can explore more Buddhist teachings together. Thank you for watching this video.